I'm loving the glasses look, by the way.
Pretty nice.
I'm loving it, man.
Oh, okay.
You got the green and purple glow going on right there.
Hey, man, some people have style. Some people have to send the bleachers.
Yeah. I really didn't know where to go with that one. Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, I'm Robbie. This is Kyle. Kyle, how are you tonight?
Not too shabby. How about you?
I'm doing pretty well. And this guy, making his third appearance on a Couch Talking Sports, is our buddy Craig. Craig, welcome back to the show, man.
Happy to be back, but I got to correct you right off the bat.
Okay.
Sorry to take over the show. You're the host. You do a great job. I'm not Craig tonight.
Okay, you're not Craig tonight.
I'm Mr. 423.
Oh, okay.
All right, 423.
You came in and you were talking about you're going to be Mr. 423. I didn't believe you, but I guess you really are Mr. 423.
Mr. 423 is in the building. People probably ask yourself, why is he calling himself 423? I'll tell you, if you're a true fan of the show, you look back, you'll be able to easily figure out why Mr. 423 is in the building. 423 on it 3 times. 423 coming for that number. Who else has been on it?
You got the top spot, man.
Doug's been on it twice.
Both Scott.
There's 2 Scott.
Sarah.
Sarah, you got nothing on Mr. 423. Get at me, Sarah.
You've got the top spot.
Whedon alumni. You're at Whedon. You are the lesser of us. 423. Come at me. 3 times. That's right, Kyle. Mr. 423 is in the building. Also, I don't know what to do with my hands. This is very anxiety-provoking. I put them here. I look back and it looks weird. I don't know what to do with them. Very nervous.
You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. We're gonna make it.
This looks weird. My hands.
Poker face, just
423's all know about poker face.
Yeah, exactly.
We should also would like to thank D'Angelo's, sponsored Mr. 423.
We have an unofficial corporate sponsor, D'Angelo's.
We're gonna get in trouble.
We're gonna get in trouble for saying that.
423 they came in, steak and cheese subs. They catered everything. We'd like to thank you, D'Angelo's. You're a quality establishment. Thank you, Mr. 423 in the building.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get some of those viewers. We'll give you guys a couple customers, after they're watching the show.
Exactly, of course, yeah.
Okay.
Watch the show, then go run out to D'Angelo's. That's what you gotta do. But anyway, on tonight's episode, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play kind of GM/managers for the 4 big pro sports, the 4 major pro sports. And so what we mean by that is that we are going to sort of tell you for each major sport, what player would we start our team with? What player would we draft number 1 overall that is currently playing? I mean, because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of great players in each sport. I mean, it's a hard choice. I know we were having some hard times even deciding who we were going to do.
I did more research for tonight's episode than I did for my midterm in abnormal psychology my junior year. More research, more studying for tonight. And I aced that midterm, so I'm going to ace tonight. Mr. 423, who we taking in that number 1 spot, baby?
Yeah. You're already in the number 1 spot, man.
If there was a draft for On a Couch Talking Sports, you drafted me first.
For guests, yes, for guests. Yes,
of course.
For guests.
We're not stepping on Kyle and Robbie. You guys are not even in the draft because you're above it. You're already in the Hall of Fame.
We're the ones making the selection.
You're making the selection. That's right. You are. With no disrespect to you and your family.
No, man, you're good. I can feel the love in the air tonight.
A lot of love tonight.
A lot of love tonight.
Might be the steak and cheese subs from D'Angelo's. They're in the back. You can't see them.
But anyway, so that's...
I don't know what to do with my hands.
You're going to be okay. You're going to be all right.
Okay.
But anyway, so that's what we're going to do today. So I guess let's just jump right into it. We're going to start off with the sport that's... One of the sports that's currently going on, the NFL. So...
Oh, we're going to come out hot with NFL.
We're going to come out hot. And Craig... Sorry, my bad, Mr. 423, 423. Since you are our special guest, you get to start. Who would be your number 1 pick? If you had an NFL franchise, if you had the 423s, who would you pick? Your number one draft pick.
I put all my notes on my phone.
All right, hey, you gotta go. You gotta go.
That's how serious. Who else come on the show?
Get your draft board out, man.
That's right.
You know,
who else come on the show with notes on their phone?
Yeah, exactly. That's what you gotta do. And an incorrect Wi-Fi password, but that's okay.
Got the Wi-Fi.
I'm trying to wing it myself a little bit.
Why is your Wi-Fi Big Booties 27?
That was my.
Anyway, NFL. If I had to pick a number one, this is gonna be obvious. All right, everyone's gonna make 423. We knew you were gonna pick this guy, but you can't knock the hustle. Number one, Tom Brady. When it comes to just sheer resilience and ability and just intelligence.
Number 12 on the field, number 1 in our hearts.
That's right. I know we're saying that we're from Boston. Oh yeah, 423 is from Boston. We get it. He likes Tom. I do. What comes down to it, skill recognized skill.
Yeah.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Tom Brady is your franchise QB.
Yeah. I agree.
And I just like him. And you want to know why also? You're going to say, oh, what about, Peyton Poo Poo Pants? Peyton Manning. Tom Brady's forehead smaller. So that's why I wrote it.
Tom Brady's using a little bit less of that HGH. I mean, that was for his wife. I'm sorry.
The views of On the Couch Talking Sports does not reflect the greater culture.
Anyway, Kyle.
That's two things we're going to get in trouble for. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I believe me. We're probably going to get in trouble for a lot more before this episode.
I'm going to get Mr. 423. That's right.
You got to email him, Mr. 423.
Email me. No, Mr. 423. Emoticon of the guy with the sunglasses at hotmail.com. That's right, I got a Hotmail. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Anyway, you're doing great. You're doing great.
Trying.
Awesome job. Anyway, Kyle, who would be...
This is very anxiety-provoking.
I can tell. If you owned a football franchise, who would you pick, number 1 overall?
First thing, before I get into football, I just want to say, Mr. 423, you're 3 steps ahead from 420, okay? Just want to let you know.
That's the third thing we're going to get in trouble for, Kyle. That's number 3, man. That joke was there. You didn't have to make it, and you made it.
I did.
Okay?
It was sitting right in front of me. I had to do something.
He teed it up, then you hit it out of the park.
That one was for my boy Max Kirshner, if you're watching.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Boom.
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 3 ahead. 3 ahead.
3. All 3 of us now.
3.
All right, wait. Who would be your number 1 pick?
Tom Brady. I'm just gonna say. Basically.
All right, you know what? Screw it. I'm not even gonna do mine. I'm just gonna say clean sweep Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I think we're all picking Tom Brady. Yeah, the real MVP.
Mr. 1-2, Mr. 12.
That's right.
And you guys remember that? Remember Ted 2, where they snuck into.
Oh yeah,
they snuck into Tom Brady's house.
Another
And
thing
he picks up Ted, and he throws him. I'm not gonna say why. That's you gotta watch the movie. But
Kyle, man.
Yes.
You know what? We forgot to mention this. Kyle's a dangerous man.
Kyle's a dangerous man. Kyle's new nickname is Dangerous Man.
I'm here right now, Mr. 423. I'm with the Dangerous Man, Kyle Souza. And I'm with the Renaissance Man, Big Robbie.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah.
But the Dangerous Man...
Oh, the Renaissance Man. I like that. I like that.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway.
On top of the dome.
That's right. That's how Mr. 423 does it.
That's right. Yeah.
Woo! Anyway, very dangerous.
Just very living on the edge.
People, see, I just want to address one thing.
Okay.
People, they watch this show. Kyle's very lovable. He's a very nice person.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He is so dangerous.
Yeah.
That it's horrifying. He took off his jacket tonight.
We had to run. We had to run upstairs. We were just freaking out.
It was just a dangerous situation. Dangerous situation.
All right, so we all agree that Tom Brady is our number 1 quarterback, without a doubt, without a question.
Because it's a clear, unanimous. Is it okay if we say maybe like an honorable mention here?
Sure, if you want to go for a little honorable mention, that's fine.
Throw an honorable. Mr. 423 is going to recognize Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
That man can run.
The football player, not the human being.
We're not going to talk about
Yeah,
that.
we already discussed that previous episode.
Previous episode, 423. What episode was it? Do you remember?
I don't even remember.
Go back and find it.
Look for the one with Doug. We talked about it with Doug. But anyway. Continue.
Not a great man.
You mean Adrian Peterson, not Doug.
Doug's cool.
Yeah.
Adrian Peterson, not a great man. But a good athlete. Yeah. And he's a team. If someone you build a team around.
No, I agree.
You know.
And if I had to pick somebody other than Tom Brady, I probably would pick Adrian Peterson.
He carried my fantasy team this year to a 4th place finish. Not great, but you know.
Hey, now one full disclosure: Craig and I are actually in the same fantasy football league. Neither one of us though made the finals in that league. Unfortunately,
I won it last year.
I didn't even make the playoffs. So I just.
Actually, that league I got screwed.
We don't
need to. We do a whole fantasy football episode.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that. All right, so we
need to make a couch for that one.
Yeah, we have like a whole panel, panel of people.
Maybe we can get multiple couches.
Yeah.
A lot.
Just have truckloads of couches just show up.
We could film it in the Jordan's furniture.
Wait, I was just gonna say.
No, I'm not giving you a high five. You're dangerous.
All right.
Very dangerous.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
That's fair. Thank you.
That's a fist bump.
Whatever. Who cares? All right. So we did NFL.
Okay.
Now we're gonna go to another sport that's currently in season.
Track and field.
The NBA. Nobody likes track and field except for you.
I enjoy it, but I don't think I could name a person.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I can't either.
Yeah,
I can think of athletes that
You say bowl, maybe.
I would draft a shot putter first. Whoever the best shot putter is currently.
Shot put. Just a whole sport. Just a whole.
So we're gonna go with the NBA then next. Besides track and field, I was just kidding. Track and field is a great sport. We're gonna go with the NBA.
Mr. 423 says it's a good sport. So
yeah. All right. So who would be your number one overall pick if you had an NBA franchise?
Can I not start this time?
Sure, you can.
I don't want to. I think this one's really obvious. I want to see if you guys agree.
All right. I'm gonna go with Kyle.
Kyle's gonna throw someone weird out there. I don't feel like.
I'll be honest, I don't really watch basketball much anymore, so I'm just gonna throw a random name. I don't follow it as well as I do the other 3 sports.
Why'd you get so serious?
Why so serious?
Yeah, like super serious right there. It's okay, man.
I was in confession mode. You know when you get in that mode where you're like, guys, I have a confession.
Like the whole show at that point was at the 423 level. That was
He's brought it to the dangerous level. He brought it to the dangerous level.
He brought it to the danger zone. Danger zone. Anyway, I'm sorry.
So can I draft Kenny Loggins in? No, I can't.
How funny would it be if Kenny Loggins was a dynamite basketball player?
You never know.
You never know. I would win this competition.
All right. Anyway, so who's your number one overall NBA pick?
Okay, I've got the roulette wheel in my head turning. Is Paul Pierce still playing?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'll do Paul Pierce.
Okay. Paul Pierce, great player for the Celtics. The truth. I mean, you can't handle the truth.
There you go.
Called bank in that playoff game either last year or 2 years ago. I mean, he's just Paul Pierce is actually. I will say this: is a pretty solid selection, all things considered. I can see the veteran presence.
At least from the last time I saw a basketball game, which was probably 5 years ago when he was still in the Celtics. That was the player that really had that lasting impression for me. So okay. I will go from.
I like it. You threw out a little curveball there. That's okay. I'm gonna go with one, and it pains me to say this because. Because I really don't like this player, but I respect game.
I said that. Yeah,
I'm gonna go with LeBron James. I'm gonna go with LeBron James.
Wow.
I mean, just the way he plays. The way he makes players on his team better around him. I know he's got some attitude and may have undermined a few coaches in his day, but. I just, like I said, I can't help but respect the way he plays the game. I don't like him as a person. I love to hate him, but I
Especially if he's in Space Jam too. But anyways, I'm sorry.
I respect the way he plays the game. All right, Mr. 423.
423 is going to draft. Now I'm shocked that you said LeBron James. I knew you were going to say something weird. On 420's NBA team, he's drafting Steph Curry first.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
The guy doesn't miss.
He
doesn't miss.
He doesn't miss 3-pointers or anything.
He
could shoot the ball from that window that's behind. You can't see the window that's in front of us, but he could shoot the ball from that window all the way to the Golden State Arena and still make it in the basket.
Bro, that's impossible.
I know, but he makes it possible.
Across just like 12 states. Horrible job.
I was trying to see he makes impossible shots. He makes impossible shots. What can I say?
Okay.
He could do it with a wall of fire and still make it.
He still makes it. He's.
I like the stuff. I like the stuff.
So fast. And I think he's just. Whenever I've seen him play a couple times. I saw him play live at the Garden, and I was amazed.
Oh, was that the game this year?
Yeah.
The double overtime game.
Yes.
That was a good game.
No, I didn't go to that game.
Oh
no,
that must have been last year.
It was last year.
Okay.
I was unreal.
I didn't even think of stuff.
He's better than LeBron. Did you change your answer? Did 423
I think 423 made me change my answer a little bit. I think I might have to go with Curry.
All right.
Dude, he's the best right now, man.
Yeah, no,
he seems like a nice guy with his child. And
his child who basically press conference bombed him that one time.
Yeah, a couple times.
Oh, that was the guy. Okay, now I know who he is.
Yeah, he's a good dude. See, he's on my phone too. See, if you guys can't see my phone, you can't look yet. On my phone, I have multiple names for each sport. But for basketball, I just have Steph Curry. So one name.
That's right.
Okay. All right.
Because I do research for this stuff.
You're doing a great job.
Take this seriously.
You're doing a great job.
I'm Mr. 423.
That's the reason why they give you the top spot.
That's right. You drafted me first.
All right. So now we're going to move on to a sport that was a little bit tougher, I think, for at least you
those two, in my opinion, those were the two easiest ones.
Yeah. I think for this next sport was probably the toughest. I think you and I at least agreed. I don't know about you, but hockey, the NHL. If we had NHL franchise, I guess I'll start this one because you started the first one, you started that one. I'm going to go, this is a tough one. I'm going to make another kind of homerish pick. I'm going to go Patrice Bergeron of the Boston Bruins. I like the way he plays the center position. I like the way he's a leader on and off the ice. He always is doing the right thing. He can show that mental toughness. He's gotten a few fights before despite his size. I think he would be a great player to build your team around. Again, people may look at me and say, "Oh, you just made a pick because you're a Bruins fan." Well,
suck it.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. But so Mr. 423, who did you settle? Who did you settle on for your prediction?
This was a tough one for me.
Yeah.
Not the biggest hockey fan. I like the Bruins, of course.
Yeah.
But this actually falls under, as you were saying earlier. I do not like this guy as a person, but he's good. He's so fast. It's Sidney Crosby. God, when they was it 2 years ago when they played
Pittsburgh? 2 years ago. Yeah. Or 2011. 2011. No. I'm sorry. 2013. I'm sorry. 2013. Yeah.
I always just felt like this is going to be maybe a controversial saying.
It's right. We've already stepped on that ledge.
But he's kind of like a Tom Brady of hockey. Like he's ahead of I feel like he's just always a step ahead of
people. Just in terms of leadership and
skill, and preparation.
Boys under pressure.
I think he's a bitch, but I'm not gonna lie. I think
again, the views expressed on this program do not necessarily express the views of the sports world in general, especially those in Pittsburgh.
But it does express the views of Mr. 423.
Yeah. 423.
He's a great player. You got, like you say, game recognized game, and he's a leader. The guy's a leader. Not to step on Kyle's. I don't know who Kyle's going to pick. I want to give an honorable mention again.
Okay.
Because I actually think the best goalie is Tuukka Rask.
Yeah.
Another hometown guy.
Yeah, I agree.
But here's where I lose my hometown edge. If he was on any other team, he would be not giving up any points. Our defense sucks.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
I've seen games where he's making upwards of upper up like
50 saves.
Yeah. And shots on goal astronomical. It's I just feel sorry for him. I think he's unreal. He's a really good player too.
A heck of a goalie. And we're so happy to have him on our team.
He would be the guy I had for goalie. The guy
the number one pick though.
Is gotta be Crosby.
Kyle?
Well, actually, that's an interesting segue because that was actually my pick for the top player, Tuukka Rask, because I have a lot of respect for goalies.
Rask.
Rask.
Thank you, D'Angelo's once again.
So I would have to actually second you.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was.
I feel bad. I should have said it.
No, don't worry about it. That was a perfect segue, actually.
I blame my hands. I don't know what to do with them.
Don't worry about it.
My hands are
good.
Tuukka Rask is
just remember, he was your second pick. So he's my original first pick personally. So we both each still technically have our own first pick. So
I probably would have gone with him second too. I have
a lot of respect for goalies. I was gonna do originally Martin Brodeur actually if he was still on there.
I know why that was so funny. I got a lot of respect for goalies.
Don't pull your goalie.
I respect no one. I got respect for goalies.
Yeah. Everyone else sucks, but goalies alright.
Alright.
I
don't know why that was so funny.
I like your pick. I like the pick too.
Absolutely.
I give it a double thumbs up. Okay. Alright, so now moving on to the last sport. And this one was a little bit tough for me. I know it was tough for you too. Major League Baseball.
If for a different reason than the NHL.
Yeah. The NHL we just couldn't quite figure out.
I feel the NHL is I know they're good players. I don't focus on other teams. I just focus on the Bruins.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
but we all let you focus on the Canadians, so that's okay.
But with MLB, there's just so many good players. Yeah. It's who do you choose? If you're looking at the best all-around player, it's just so many variables.
Well, Mr. 423, who do you choose?
The 423's doing it, man.
All right, go for it. Go big or go home.
That's right. That's on Mr. 423's billboard. Out on 93 over by
what's on?
Do you know when you're on 93?
By Zacob Bridge.
No, when you're on 93 and you see that gas tank.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
My face, the outline of my face is in the blue.
And with the glasses?
The glasses, yeah. That's my face. I said, actually, if you look closely when you're driving, make sure you're stopping because you don't want to get hit. But you look closely, it says 423 in the blue. Very blue.
All right. I like it.
Anyways, my choice, this guy is just a tremendous hitter. Not just home runs, not just tremendous bat speed, is Paul Goldschmidt.
Oh, that's
Gold Glove.
That's one that I wouldn't immediately think of.
So here's where where Kyle says I got mad respect for goalies. I got mad respect for first baseman.
I did too. I was a first baseman.
Me as well. And I think I remember watching him play and just being I couldn't tear apart his swing. It was just really quick and batting average is up there, home runs are. He's a complete hitter in my book, and Gold Glove first baseman. And I think a good person to have, if you're building a lineup, you put him in the probably the fourth spot.
Now I have a question,
yeah.
And I hope that you get this reference, but is his swing as good as the one-man throw rides?
No,
yeah.
That was deep reference.
The one-man throw ride grips and rips like an absolute savage. Shout out one-man throw ride.
Mr. 423 versus the one-man throw ride. Cage match.
One-man throw ride.
Special guest referee, Paul Goldschmidt.
All right. Very cool.
But yeah, I think he's you build a lineup around him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're building a team. building a lineup, I would go with. I think he's a good hitter.
I didn't even think of him, but yeah. Kyle.
He's pretty young too, right?
Yeah, he hasn't been in the league all that long. Yeah. Kyle, who do you have for baseball?
Yeah, that was kind of tough. I had a few kind of going.
So many people, Kyle.
Yeah.
There are. Well, I'm just gonna have to. I guess.
Whoa, you're being really dangerous.
Wow.
You're living in the danger zone right now. That's okay.
That's how I live my life, on the edge.
Dangerous man. Oh, guys. 423.
What was the one you gave me?
The Renaissance.
Renaissance man.
Man.
I'm
I
the
like that.
The Renaissance man.
Renaissance
Dangerous man. 423.
Renaissance Robbie.
Yeah, of course. Renaissance. I like that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna go by next year. From now on, it's Renaissance Robbie. So if you see me on the street, don't be coming and be like, "Hey, Robbie, what's up? Like, what's going on?" It's Renaissance
I'm
Robbie
really being serious right now. That's a dynamite name.
Yeah.
Renaissance Robbie.
Yeah.
That's fire.
That's amazing.
That's like up there with Mr. 423.
Respect.
Game recognized game.
All right. So who do you have?
Well, I'm gonna have to do
Before we continue, we have to say Kyle Sousa's pick is brought to you by D'Angelo Subs for all your sub needs.
And Papagenos.
D'Angelo's.
This is Fresca.
Fresca.
Very nice.
Say it with me, my friend.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Can you give out your
Didn't even know that word existed until this very moment. Anyways, I would have to say I'm going to do two picks. First pick, runner-up. I would have to say I've always had a lot of respect for Big Papi. As a human being and as a player, he's always been one of the best hitters I've seen. At least I know I'm staying close to home for a lot of my picks, but you know what? I'm going to have to do my hand movements while I do this. I would have to pick.
It's weird, right? When you think about it, it's in your head. I don't know what to do with my hands. It's very close to the camera.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that.
Yeah, I know, right? Because they're like right there. It's like
kind of 3D style coming into your house. All right. Anyway, so David Ortiz is your runner.
So yeah, Big Papi. David Ortiz is my he's my first pick.
He's your first pick.
Runner up. I
honorable
gotta
mention
say,
right now.
Honorable mention. Is he? Now you guys gotta help me with this one. Is he retired or not? He might be retired. Okay.
Manny Ramirez.
No, I knew he was retired.
Okay, good.
Derek Jeter? Is he retired?
He's retired last year.
Damn it! I was I'm a year late. But it would have been okay. Anyway, it's
that was a big deal, Kyle.
I know.
That was a huge deal.
I forgot.
He had an entire like leaving tour, like entire exit tour, and all that stuff.
Dude, you're dangerous, man.
Dangerous. All right, so
I think dangerously ignorant.
Something like
that. When it comes to sports,
very dangerous, man.
Oh man, it's okay. We still love you though.
Kyle's great.
Big Papi. Yeah, Big Papi.
Big Papi.
Big Papi.
Hey.
He's retired this year too.
He's retired this year, but that's okay. Nope, I can say on him because he. Okay.
All right, so my pick. So here's my pick. My pick is a little bit. I don't like. I'm just gonna ignore the fact that you're just mimicking.
I don't know what to do with it.
But my pick's gonna be a little bit of out of left field. But I think people understand Jose Bautista.
Wow.
Of the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah,
I mean, the way the guy plays the game, whether it be in the field, at bat, he just plays with such a fire and a passion. It's like that's what you want. That's what you want to build your team around. Somebody that's gonna give it their all every single game, like day in and day out.
Very serious, I feel like.
Very serious, but you know what? He gets the job done. That home run he had in the Texas game, in the playoff game.
He got in trouble for that, for a bat flip.
The bat flip. That's okay. I mean,
it wasn't a big deal. I saw that. It wasn't.
I mean, he's just confident, you know. Anytime I was watching a video on YouTube. Shout out YouTube. We're on YouTube. Anytime somebody disrespects him or throws Or like
Shut out Apple Computers. We're using Apple Computers. Shut out Mary's Lamp Company. They're from Mary. Mary's a great woman.
She hand makes them. And
shout out whoever made that table that we put the.
Didn't Tom Sousa make that with his bare hands?
Pretty much, yeah. Took him a couple of years, but he did it. He did it.
Shout out to Tom Sousa.
Jose Bautista. I mean, anytime somebody throws out or disrespects him, you know what he just does? He goes up the next time, hits a home run.
That's right.
Or just gets the job done. He can for power, he can for speed. I mean, he could do it all. He's a good man. I would want him on my team and not against me.
Oh, well said. Well said.
Yeah.
Plus, he was very good in Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, it's a different guy.
Completely different guy. But again,
Ron Batista. It was Dave Batista. I'm just kidding.
It's okay.
Or am I?
One of these days, I think we're just gonna have you leave, and then just like 423, and I will just.
Mr. 423's taking over the show. Kyle Sousa drops out. 423's gonna be there. All right. If ever that happens, I'm gonna show up. It's gonna be Renaissance 423.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna call. We're gonna be talking life. We're gonna be talking sports. We're gonna be talking
free dating.
We're talking succubi, dangerousness, and we're not gonna be on the couch. We're gonna be in the street.
We'll be in the streets.
Like on the sidewalk, or you mean like right in the middle?
No, I mean right.
We're gonna find alleys. We're gonna find roads,
highways.
I'll do 93 right under my billboard. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, that's gonna work perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah, we can some days go on top of the tower. Just.
You're not gonna be on it.
Oh, you guys.
It's gonna be us.
I'm just gonna probably.
No one wants you there, Kyle. You're way too dangerous.
All right, so I'm going to take back control of this episode before we get too far, and we're going to move on to the last part of our episode, our monologues.
Oh crap!
That's okay. just it's okay. We BS it on a regular basis.
Every week, Craig.
423. I'm gonna let you kick it off. Just whatever's on your mind right now, sports related. Just go for it. Just go for it.
I'm upset the Pats lost.
That's all I need. That's all I need really to say. Because I'm about to dive into the Pats myself, so that's why
I'm upset. Here's my monologue.
Okay, go ahead. Break it down for us.
Tom Brady is a great man.
Yeah.
Rob Gronkowski is a great man. Danny Amendola is a great man. Julian Edelman's a great man. Steven Gostkowski is a great man. Everybody on that team is a great man. Bill Belichick is the Darth Sidious of football, and I love him.
Yes. Robert
Kraft is a great man. I love you guys. 423's in the building tonight.
You just had a serious moment.
423, man. Doing it. I'm here. 423's on the show. Renaissance Robbie, the dangerous man Kyle Sousa. That's right.
Yeah. All right. So that's
on a couch talking
sports. So that's going to segue perfectly into my monologue because all right, we're gonna do like this here.
No, Kyle.
But anyway,
okay, I got the couch.
All right, it's getting a little comfortable.
It's just not comfortable.
Yeah, but listen, I've had a few days to digest that extremely tough loss from Sunday. I know it's okay. We're gonna get through this together. Listen, I don't hold any malice in my heart towards any member of the Patriots. Steven Gostkowski. Some people may be giving you deference. I think that's wrong. I think those people should be punished. He missed a kick. A lot of people. Scott Norwood missed a kick. Scott Norwood for the Bills. Remember against the Giants in the Super Bowl that year, Mr. Wide Right?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
I missed a kick when I tried to do special teams and practice in high school. But that's because I suck, so anyways. Keep going.
Craig missed a kick.
I just spilled Coke all over my pants. I don't know if anyone can see it.
No, nobody can see it.
All right, good.
It's okay, you're good.
But, listen, Pats. You had a great season. You won a 7th straight AFC East championship.
Did you see that stat? That Drew Brees, his record-setting completion record, is less than the rate of which the Pats make it to the AFC Championship. So
wow.
It's therefore more likely that the Pats will make it to the AFC Championship than any other QB will complete a pass.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Impressive,
That's
yeah.
a really interesting stat.
Was it AFC Championship or it might have been won our division?
They won their division.
Yeah, that would have been it.
So yeah, they won the AFC East. They finished second in the AFC. I mean, listen. You know how many other teams would absolutely just kill to be in our position? I mean, Bill Belichick has been with the Patriots 16 years. There's no other coach in the NFL right now that I can think of that's been there that amount of time.
How long's Coughlin been in with the Giants?
It's only been it's been far less than 16 years. It's been far. I mean, but still, I mean, Bill Belichick is
demigod.
Yeah, is demigod of football. I mean, Tom Brady looks like he could still play 4 or 5 more years. I know he didn't make the Super Bowl. I know that's the ultimate goal, especially after Deflategate and all that stuff. But you know what? It's okay. You guys played your hearts out week in, week out. I'm getting emotional right now. You guys played your hearts out week in and week out. Thank you. And you know what? You made New England proud. And that's all you need to remember as you head into this offseason is that we love you. Pats Nation loves you. And you'll be back next year. You're going to take it all. You're going to take Super Bowl 51. It's going to be ours. Let's get done. Kyle.
Follow that, Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle, follow that.
Mic drop.
Follow that, Kyle.
You know,
it's like whoever's going to follow this episode, your next guest, not going to be nowhere near 423.
No one can be anywhere near
423.
423.
In the negative 420 area, probably. Wait, what?
I don't know. Okay.
Dangerous, dude.
Anyway, you got any monologue for us this week?
You know, I gotta say, I had a little trouble digesting the whole Super Bowl
Steak
thing.
and cheese subs.
Steak and cheese subs. Mainly the Patriots lost. So, you know what I did? Went, got a soda. Courtesy of D'Angelo's. That's all I want to say.
Okay.
Just
Very
another
cool.
product placement. That's all.
Very nice.
I literally had nothing to say.
Way to end it on a high note.
Thank you. I literally pulled this one right out of my...
We got it. All right. Well, hey, Mr. 423, we appreciate it, man. You're always you're always welcome on this.
I always welcome Mr. 423, man. That's what they call me. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for this show. This show has done wonders for me. People see me outside, they're like, there he is. There's one of the guys.
423.
Mr. 423.
Who can? I mean, yeah, but still, I mean, you see, game's got to recognize game here for a second because this man has his own show.
Oh yeah, we should plug that.
It's not my show, which is part of the reason why we got the inspiration for this show. But all the way back over 2 years ago when we started this journey. On this couch.
And a couple others as well.
And on a couple others as well.
Sounded gross. That sounded gross.
But I mean, I'm being serious now for a minute. You were part of the reason why we started the show, and you are the best guest we've ever had.
Oh, look at this.
You will.
Ooh, you're gonna make Mr. 423 get emotional right now, man. My glasses are fogging up.
And you are always welcome back on this couch. You were the original guest. You were the OG, the original guest.
That's right. 423. I'm telling you. We tell them right now. If you're still confused why I'm Mr. 423, just give up.
Just give up. Just stop watching.
It's a riddle.
Don't stop watching.
No, you're right. Don't stop watching. We're almost done.
We're gonna get our
But anyway, we thank you. Craig 423, you're the best.
In all seriousness,
You're the best.
boom.
Pound it.
Great man.
Pound it. And so anyway, that's gonna do it for this edition of a.k.a. Talking Sports 4 dangerous. I'm Renaissance. He's 423.
423 coming at you.
We'll see you next
We'll
time.
see you next time. 423. We're on a couch and we're talking sports. What you know about that? Come at me now. End the thing.
We're going to go through the 4 major pro sports, the big 4 as they call them. And we're going to say for each sport what player we would take if we could pick one player to start our team with, who we would pick. I mean, I think we all got a lot of great ideas. I mean, there's a lot of great players out there. No question about what the hell are you doing.